Hello, this is Radnik, and today is Wednesday the 29th of August 2012. We've got 3 more Capital One Cup second round matches to go. Fulham travel to Hartlepool, Norwich home to Bradford, and Reading at home to Bournemouth. Here's the team news. Fulham travel to Hartlepool today after making 8 changes from the team that beat Swansea at the weekend. Risa, Grimmer and Schwarzer, the 3 players who remain in the side. Norwich make 8 changes from the side that beat Newcastle at the weekend. Ruddy, Howson and Elliot Bennett, the 3 players who remain in the side for the visit of Bradford. Reading today host Bournemouth and make 8 changes from the side that lost 3-1 against Liverpool at the weekend. Pavel Pogrebniak, Brett Holman and Adam Federici, the 3 players who remain in the side. Bournemouth kick off then here at the Medeski, back to the defence and straight out to the left wing. Laterwood with it now into Holman, up to Lafondra. He loses out though, but Holman easily wins it back. Straight ball up to Pogrebniak, out to Robson-Kanu on the left, cross comes in, and Adam Lafondra fouls the defender. Goal kick for Schwarzer, goes long, headed down by Bannon to Baird. Here's Grimmer, up to De Jager. He's tackled, and here comes Horwood down the left, but no, Grimmer just takes it off him. Baird into Karagounis, across to Gorks, back into Bannon, Karagounis, up to Petric, who loses out. Fulham get the ball straight back. Here is Fry. Bannon over the top for De Jager, running into the box, across to Petric, and it's 1-0. That was pretty easy, really. Long ball over the top from Bannon for De Jager to run onto. He brought it into the box, cut it back for Petric, and the whole goal was open to him. Thrown for Bradford on the right to Gray, back to the man who took it. Pilkington with a tackle. Here's Fortune now, back to Ruddy. Ruddy goes short to Tierney. Here's Pilkington. Into Howson, back to Tierney. And here's Johnson. Forward to Fortune. Fortune shoots, and it's a good save from the Bradford keeper. Corner for Bournemouth. In it comes. Pogrebniak clears. Goes back out wide though. Here's the second cross. Flicked on by Fletcher, and Federici saves. And that's an injury to Jack Grimmer. That's not good because there's no more right backs. Bannon heads to Baird. Here's Karagounis. Back to Bannon. Looks over the top for Petric. Brings it down nicely, and it's a good save from the Hartlepool keeper. Petric picks it out wide and puts it out for a goal kick. Goal kick for Hartlepool. Keeper goes long. Flicked on by Humphreys to Baldwin. Here's Lundstrom. Crosses it. Schwarzer catches easily. There wasn't even anyone in the box. Rolls it to Risa. Here is Kaklinic into Karen Fry. Up to Petric, flicks it on to no one, but picks it up off the defence and heads back to Risa. Here's Karagounis, back to Kaklinic, into Fry. Still Karen Fry. Oh, it's a good save. And Fry tackles and puts it out for a goal kick. Reading to kick off then in the second half. A very, very boring first half. Here's Holman on the right, puts it in to Pogrebniak, but he misses the ball. Corner for Reading, Hart whips it in, and Morrison heads it straight to the keeper. Thrown for Bradford. Tierney picks it up and gives it away. And here's Wells with a lot of space to run into. Shoots, and Ruddy puts it round the post. Corner for Bradford. Headed away by Bennett. Corner for Reading, in it comes. And Morrison hits the post. It's scrambling around, and Bournemouth put it out for another corner. Hart to put it in again. And Laterwood flicks it on, but it's off target. Goal kick for Bournemouth. Keeper goes long. Is flicked on to Fletcher. And that's a foul by Caricio. He's already been booked. And there's the second yellow card for Daniel Caricio. Reading down to 10. Goal kick for Bournemouth. Goes long. Flicked on. Mariappa clears. Bournemouth pick it up though. Forced back to the keeper, who goes long again. Akpan heads it to Pogrebniak, who gives it to Lafondra. Lafondra down the right wing. Coming inside now. Back to Gunter. Here's the cross, and Pogrebniak should have scored. Hartlepool with the ball, 10 minutes to go. Keeper lops it up the pitch. This is the first highlight we've had for an incredibly long time. It's been dead. Bit of a dead game now, really. Baldwin into Howard, back to Sweeney, across the box, and that was a good opportunity. Definitely Hartlepool's best moment of the game. Goal kick for Bournemouth. Keeper goes long. Flicked on. Mariappa tackles, but McDonald picks it up, gives it to O'Kane. He's past Hart. Here's the cross, and Fletcher puts it in. Bournemouth lead 10-man Reading. It was a good bit of skill by O'Kane to get past Hart. It was a great cross. Fletcher got to it first and just guided the ball past Federici. Thrown for Bournemouth high up the pitch into Fletcher. Back to the guy who took it. Here's Parker. Here's McDermott. Taking it into the corner. Back to McDonald. Cross comes in. Mariappa. I don't know what happened there, but it was a good save from Federici. A minute and a half of added time to go. Hartlepool locked the ball up the pitch, but De Jager has it now, and that's high and wide. Goal kick taken short. 1 minute to go. Over the top for James to chase, but that will go out for a Fulham goal kick. Schwarzer lops it up the pitch. It's a foul on De Jager. Bannon to take the free kick, but not enough time because the game has finished. Fulham are through to the third round of the Capital One Cup. 1-0 win today against Hartlepool. Thrown for Gunter to Mariappa. Back to Gunter now. 1 minute of added time remaining. Federici passes to Mariappa. Here's Akpan to Laterwood. Up to Gunter. Tackled. Lafondra with the shot, and it goes over. I think that might be it for Reading in the Capital One Cup this year. Bournemouth keeper taking his time over the kick. Flicked on. And that's a foul by McDermott on Gunter. Mariappa passes to Laterwood, but that's not enough time. Bournemouth knock out Reading with a 1-0 win. And so it goes to extra time. The dullest game of the day has no goals. Norwich start us off then in extra time. Very few chances in the actual match. Let's see if they can conjure something up here. Bradford with a free kick. Doyle takes to Keenan. Out to the left with Gray, but Bennett tackles and gives it to Fortuné. Comes inside and loses the ball. Here go Bradford again. Down to the left. Keenan along the line. Crosses it in. John Ruddy gets there first. Rolls it out short to Barnett, who looks for Fortuné. It was a good pass. Here's Bennett on the right, running down the line. Coming in. Back outside. Cross. Holt at the far post, and it goes wide. Free kick for Pilkington right on the edge, and it hits the wall, and the volley. It's bouncing around the box. Bennett has it, and it's in the net. Johnson buries it. Bradley Johnson with a great finish there after the confusion of that free kick. It initially went to Johnson. He passed it to Bennett, who passed it back, and then the power was enough to put it into the goal. 1-0 Norwich. Bradford with the ball at the back. Keeper goes long. Here's Hansen now. Over the top for Keenan. Flicks it in. Gray puts it in the net. It's 1-1. Bradford have equalised. Hansen put a great ball in for Keenan. It headed down. Norwich looked like they'd deal with it, but Gray... and the shot. Ruddy got his foot to it, but it wasn't enough. 2 minutes to go. Ruddy gives it to Martin. Here's Snodgrass. Back to Johnson. Here's Tetty. To Fortuné. Back to Johnson, whose shot is blocked. But it's now Snodgrass on the wide area. Cross is cleared and out for a throw. Martin takes the throw to Bennett. Back to Martin. Here's Snodgrass into Johnson. Forward for Fortune, heads it across, but Bradford are able to get it away. Tierney picks it up, puts it back in. Here's Fortune. And Holt puts the ball in the net. 120 minutes and 11 seconds in, and we have what is surely the winning goal. Tierney with the long ball up. Fortune controlled, turned, all the defenders ran towards him. Holt was free and put it away. Lovely. Nicely. It's probably a better word. Kick-off for Bradford. They've got mere seconds if they wish to continue being in this competition, but Snodgrass has won it back, and that's the end of the game. Norwich win with the very last attack of the game. Well done to them. So there are the results of today's matches in the Capital One Cup second round. Fulham and Norwich making it through, but Reading are out.